Hi there, welcome back to Headbangers Ball and the continuation of our coverage of D-Day, Donington 96. And right now we've actually fast forwarded 24 hours because we're relaxing at home the day after the event with my next interview guest, Ozzy Osbourne, and it's always a pleasure to have Ozzy down on the show.
So you're becoming a part of the family.
I know, you probably think I'm a stalker or something. I'm following you all over the world, so it's lovely to see you again. And you've had a chance to reflect on what went on yesterday. Did you have a good time on stage?
The audience were phenomenal. I mean, the only problem was that the dust that was being kicked up was clogging my throat up. So it was like I kept drinking, and as soon as I was drinking, it was clogging up. It's like very dusty there, you know.
Yeah, and also very, very hot. Did you have any problems with the actual heat?
Why do you think I was dunking my head in the water? Great big vat of water. I mean, you know, I can't complain. As long as those kids had a good time, and it's soul chilling when they all start going nuts, you know.
Absolutely, because you've broken off the American
tour.
I'm going
back because the wife's got a new shopping trolley and.
But how is it when you know you've got a totally extraordinary, massive show like that, even though you're doing shows every day? Is it still something that's kind of lodged in your brain in advance?
No, it's kind of like, you know, it's a one-up event, so you want to make it special, and it's kind of like Murphy's Law, when, you know, what can go wrong does go wrong and will go wrong, you know. But you know, you go up there, you give it the best shot you can, and what we've done with this band is we have a motto: when you leave the stage, leave the gig on the stage. Don't go, you played the wrong note, you done.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's over. You can't redo it, you know. And the band I have now is one of the nicest bunch of guys I've had.
Well, actually, I was going to say that because having seen the show in New York a couple of months ago, and having seen a lot of incarnations of your band, I have to say that in terms of musicianship, energy and stage presence, the band you've got now is the best band you've ever had, don't you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that the other guys were bad. I mean, but...
No, but the chemistry and the way it all works on this lineup.
I have fun. I mean, I always know when I got a good band when I don't have to look at the guitar player or look at the drummer for the next fill. I mean, or like on some occasions I had some players where there's been a miserable member and I've been like, trying to cheer him up, like doing a gig to the audience and trying to make him laugh at the same time just to get the gig going, you know. So I'm really happy with it, but at the same time, I mean, Mike's going to continue doing his Faith No More. And Robert Trujillo wants to do his thing, and I encourage it. There's no reason why. Like Genesis, there's got Mike and the Mechanics, they've got Phil Collins, but this unit is great. I first heard Michael Borden play when I had the opportunity to jam War Pigs at the Palladium years ago, and the first thing that struck me, I thought, man, that guy's phenomenal. I went straight on. I said, they've got a drummer from hell, man. And there's only one other drummer that I've ever heard hit like he does. That's John Bonham.
I was going to say John Bonham, yeah. Excellent.
Single kit, no frills, no electronic devices. He's a drummer.
Excellent. Okay, well, we'll talk to Ozzy some more in just a few moments, but right now we are going to check out some live performance from yesterday at Donington 96, and watch out for drummer Mike Borden in action. Check it out.
Come on now, clap them fucking hands, come on. Generals gathered in their masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. In the fields the bodies burning. Death and hatred to mankind. Oh Lord, yeah, go crazy. Only do every motherfucker do.
still relaxing here with Ozzy at home the day after Donington. And Ozzy, you last played Donington 10 years ago, in fact. And 10 years ago, it was a decade ago. And I don't know if you can answer this question, but 10 years ago, would you ever believe that you'd be coming back to co-headline 10 years later?
When I was asked to do the Donington show, it was a double headline thing. And when I last played Donington, I finished the show. And the last person to end the show, I discovered the last time I played there, he's not a very good spot because they're all thinking about getting to the car and getting out of there. So he started to lose some of the crowd, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll do it, but I'll go on before Kiss. But I mean, I had a great time, and I must say, I thought Kiss played darn well. I thought they were, I mean, I was very, very, very surprised. They were really good.
Yeah, spectacular show it was, actually. And I wanted to ask you, what is your motivation to keep going? Because you're doing show after show, massive 2 years still on the road with Osmosis. So what's your motivation to keep going? Because I don't believe it's money for a start.
It's just it's a passion. There's nothing. There's no sex, drugs, or anything like rock and roll. I mean, the feeling, the emotion I get from, I would pay to see that, to get that emotion. Like, in other words, I want to feel the way I make them feel.
Yep.
If that makes any sense.
I understand that. Yeah. It's a two-way thing.
I mean, I go to see them as much as they come to see me. And like I would, if there was an Ozzy Osbourne part where I would have to pay to go, I would pay money to go there.
Do you know what? It's so great that you say that after you've been doing this for so long, and you feel so passionate about it. I'm no good at anything else. I can't remember. I don't even know to turn the television on, you know. But when I'm on stage, I'm a different guy. I'm not that performer right now. I'm sitting in my little modest cottage here in the country. I'm just. But put me on the stage, and I mean the world can be on fire, but. You know, if one of the interviews just said, one of the other interviews said to me, if you could choose a place anywhere when you're going to die, where would it be? And I said, on stage. And you've worked very hard as well to get where you are. Let's not forget that. And just to finish, Ozzy, are you going to actually write with the band that you're with? I know you're doing a track for the Beavis and Butthead movie. Is that going to be with this band, or how do you see the future? The
song's already written. It's called I Can't Walk on Water. It wasn't written but with this band. It's one of my things from left over from the last lot of writing, and I love the song. But I certainly hope to. We did start writing some stuff in New York, but it was like in the middle of a tour. So what I'm planning on doing on this next leg is getting a tape machine and sound checks, just getting little things going. Because Joe he drives me nuts. He knocks my door. I said, Joe, if you knock my door with a Stratocaster again, I'll stick it up your rear end. You know.
I've never seen him without a guitar.
I don't. He's like, when he goes to bed with his girlfriend, a guitar, and Joe. They'll never have babies. They'll be born with a wooden neck.
Fantastic. Well, lots of luck to you. I know you've got another grueling American tour to go back to.
Well, it's not good. It's fun. Love.
And I'd like to wish you lots of luck with that, and also look after yourself.
Well, I always do.
Good, I'm pleased to hear it. That's Ozzy Osbourne. Thank you for having us down to your house today.
You're
We've had
welcome.
a brilliant time. Cheers, Ozzy. And we'll just check out Ozzy live on stage at Donington 96. Once again, another live performance for you. And after that, we're going to be bringing you an exclusive interview with Kiss. We're going to be bringing you details of their upcoming European tour as well. So stay tuned. Kiss still to come, closing out our show here, Donington 96. But here's Ozzy live.
Yeah. Can I